story that was, and what may be to come, perhaps, for one of these. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So here it is, what we've all been waiting for. Make sure you are strapped in and ready to go. Well, the biggest show in town just now, Peter, and everyone wants to be a part of it. A competition that seems to draw out the whole gamut of emotions. And in keeping with that, we've got an atmosphere with a real sense of enthusiasm here. And I'm hoping we get liftoff once this game kicks off. As you can see, we've already started here. How do you think this turns on, Jim? I would say Ezekiel Garay. Keep an eye on the centre-back's composure on the ball and his confidence in distributing it from the back. And if given enough time, he'll step forward and drive their momentum. I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Gaia. Rejo plays it out to the wing. It's a brilliant interception. Right towards the front men. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Quality deserted them when they really needed it. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Rodrigo. Out wide to the right. Tried to play it through. Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. What an adventurous run from a defender. Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. Gabriel cuts it out. Jose Gaia tries to get it forward quickly. Hits one! They've scored! Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0. Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here. Rejo needed to come up with a better ball. Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated. Has a look and has a go. He's there to make a great save. The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort. Romero boots it to safety. Get a throw in. Sterling. That's a goal kick. Well played, he saw that coming. Kyle Walker. Piccini. And it's got through. Romero gets into some space. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And now the breakaway, going through. Sterling. Looks to drop one in. And it's hoisted. Silva! Keeper's not concerned by that. Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. Laporte. Reaching half-time and still behind. They make something happen now. Aguero. He's been put offside. Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity. has got good distance on that. He's found his man. And Sterling! Good stop. Wasn't easy. Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. He just whacks it away. Great run on the overlap here. Stitch defending, but that'll do. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been clubbed away. The referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. It was a decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
We're already back on the way here.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Jeffrey Kondogbia. Piccini. Parejo. That's a throw. To the keeper and try something new. Company knocks it away. Here it comes. The referee's had a good look and given a corner. Parejo goes short. Takes a spectacular effort. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
And it's Gaia. Jose Gaia takes a look up. Help's available out wide. But it really is one cross after another.
Oh, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Camero. Sweat shapes the shoots. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gaia. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Looking for space out wide.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He's left his man. And it's Piccini. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Massive leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Played into space out wide. Nice touch. Hit into the middle. And a header! Goal! They have hauled themselves off the canvas. Lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the area department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Now it's Camero. Company battles to win it back. And he's there to hoof it away. Jose Gallard plays it long. Get the better of his opposite number.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Gallard goes up and over.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Is fouled. Neto gets it upfield. Fence has got rid of that.
Look, this could still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Now it's Camero. It's Piccini. He's got away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Camero. He's gone for it. Late in the day. This could well be it. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have a breakthrough. Silva. And that's it. Well, this clearly wasn't the start they're looking for, so they're going to have to bounce back and look to win from now on in. A real test of resolve and character. Welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. Notwithstanding that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good. It's a smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and the game will be underway very shortly. We have in front of us this as a pop!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Well, both teams have had a frustrating start to the season, not a single win between them. And it's Aguero. Tropper with a fine tackle. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Gets it back. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Izquierdo.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Oh, looking at that, the defence was beaten. Aguero, and he's cut it out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Izquierdo! Sterling. The change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Good idea, just poorly executed. Company, well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. He's on his way. Izquierdo! He's done very well to get to that.
Izquierdo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Sterling. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Montoya, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Tropper positions himself well and cuts it out. Ball. Crunching tackle. Throw in. It's a good throw at all, really. He's giving away possession cheaply. Dinks one in, and it's got through. Izquierdo going through, and he's there to cut it out. Forward it goes. Mondi. Kyle Walker. It's Bernardo Silva. Fernandinho. Scalotto. Hoists it high. Surely a shot. He's had a go! To outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Shot a goal! Dropper with the foul. Not going to make it. Scalotto. Now it's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Bernardo Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Knockout. Mendy plays it forward. Stevens, he's got options out wide. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. Perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Izquierdo. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Silva battles to win it back. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Let's whistle off the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Out towards the flank. Izquierdo. And a shot! He can pounce on that. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, 2 in double quick time.
Either side really getting hold of the ball. Can he score? That's a lovely try, but not to be.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Played out to the right. That's a throw. And it's Aguero. Sterling. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Away from immediate danger. Has a swing at it! The keeper's done ever so well.
Kyle Walker simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Boots it to safety. That's Gundogan. That's been repelled.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Walker goes looking.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And through to the goalkeeper. He's away! Right through the middle. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Turns and goes back. Izquierdo. Silva. Knockout. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline.
Goes for goal! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Played it short. Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ball.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
It's a loose ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's a poor throw that, kicked off with relative ease. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lovely bit of skill there. Stones plays it in. Clearance and very necessary. So the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Silva. Good one. Goes for the cross. And that's been levered clear. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Cleared without complication. And that is that. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football would be...
Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. We have already started here. Goes for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Deeney certainly could have and should have made more of that.
It's Pereira. That's it, and now, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Radeon gets it away. Aguero spreads it towards the left. Keeper's got good distance on that. Can he score? Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Gets wrestled off the ball. It's got through to him. Well positioned to make that interception. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Pereira. Right through the middle, striding forward, facing goal. Bernardo Silva. And it's Deeney. He's away. He's got away, but has a swing at it. And he nearly went all the way.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
And a header!
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
He's left his man. Laporte battles to win it back. Deeney. Oh, real chance! Deeney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kiko Femenia. It is deadlocked. Doucouré. Kiko Femenia. Been levered clear. Pereira. Chalobah. Flagged up.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
Mariappa. Well, it really is one cross after another. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Plays it out to the wing. And he's whipped it in low. And it's hoisted clear. Dini, can he finish? He's delivered all right! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Done very well to intervene. To Corey, going through, room for a he's gone for it! Sticks it away! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Kure showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Firmly met. Chalabar. Gundogan looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's left his man. Fine defending there. Capu. Laporte with the foul. Cathcart. Chalabar. And it's Pereira. Kings it out wide. The half-time whistle goes. To back on the first 45 minutes.
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Kiko Femenia. Pereira. Forward it goes. Bernardo Silva. Big chance here. It's Aguero! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
There's a long ball. Now it's Pereira. Pereira. He slid it. Hits one! That isn't wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Good ball. And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Has a look and shoots! Oh, he's come up against the brick wall there. Decore.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Decore. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. This is promising. Dealey gets on the end, and the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Played it short. In comes the cross. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that. Couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Both sides a bit too casual in possession.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ziegler. That's a throw. Here it comes. All through needs to be good here. Silva. It's a look inside the box. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Dini. Now it's Pereira. It could be in here. He's through and all alone. And the follow-up. And more and more and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Played for a throw. He'll try from distance. So the ball's got out of play and a change is upcoming. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And it's Gray. It's the through ball. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Rapidly approaching the end. The things getting still worse for the club amid this crisis of confidence. Aguero. It's a good-looking cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Dini. Over to the left. There's going to be another change here. Got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
He's got away. Fernandinho. Played out to the right. It's Aguero. Aguero, well played. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.